Okay, so you've started your presentation with a very striking figure of a really big growth in solar market. Is this a sign of overheating, or it is just rapidly growing?
The development of market depends on policies. So the way the market developed depends on the political framework, and we see that the prices have been going down very quickly in the sector, and the policies are not adjusting at the same speed. Therefore, this has allowed for large development. Also, there have been a lot of expectations for policies to be reviewed this year, so there has been a lot of development of the market due to this expected revision of framework support. So this is explaining a part of So at the same time, price reduction and expected policy change have led investors to develop markets as quickly as possible. So so that's one of the reasons, the main reasons for the market to develop so much last year.
So the EU has the largest share right now globally, and do you think that these policy issues should be solved on a EU level, or they should continue to be national priorities?
We believe it should continue to be national policy development. It shouldn't be there shouldn't be harmonization of support scheme at EU level, because the national situations are so different that everything cannot be ruled from Brussels. So we believe it has to remain at national level.
But isn't there a danger of overheating in some countries and, according to the collapse of the market, then creating a bubble?
Well, actually, this is why we are advocating to take on the experience from the others and avoid replicating some mistakes. And we are advising on sustainable development of markets with adequate policies that are dynamic enough to reflect the very quick development of our sector. We are in a business sector where technological developments are very quick, investments are made very rapidly, and policies are not always as rapidly adapted as the sector is. So this is where we see there is a need, like what I was mentioning, the corridor mechanism like is in place in Germany, allowing for a rapid adaptation of policies to the market context.
You've talked also about administrative burdens. Is this a problem for the industry, and which countries are hardest?
So what happens with administrative burdens is that these are kind of hidden costs. If you want your investment to make sense, you need to get a certain little return on investment. It shouldn't be too high, shouldn't be too low. But of course, if administrative burdens are too high, you need to have a higher feed-in tariff to cover these costs. But feed-in tariffs are not made to cover inefficiency of administration. They are made to support the development of the market and the technology. So we advocate that administrative processes should be much lower for feed-in tariff, not to finance these inefficiencies, but to actually finance the technology, penetration of the PV technologies. And so, because at the end, the feed-in tariff are paid by all electricity consumers, and if the overall bill is too high, PV will be accused to be too expensive, while a large share of this amount is actually not profiting to those that are investing, the individuals that are putting systems on their house, but are paying an inefficient system. So this is why we really recommend to have as little administrative barriers as possible, proportional to the size of systems, of course, and to adapt the feed-in tariff to, if administrative procedures are lowered, then you can adjust the feed-in tariff to a lower level, enabling for the same return on investment.
Which is why you called for transparency of costs, is that right?
Yes, the price of PV is covering the full cost of the system over its overall lifetime. The feed-in tariff are financing for the system over all its lifetime, but the prices of electricity are not reflecting the true cost of other generations, and we know that conventional sources receive much higher subsidies than renewables are. We have quantified that to 7 times higher than renewables, but these are not known. So we are not in a fair competition, and so we are asked to reduce our costs as quickly as possible, and this is what we are doing, and we have shown it, and we are showing that we will keep on reducing our the cost of PV. But at the same time, the true cost of other technologies should be taken into account to be able to show that PV is not that expensive compared to the true cost of the other generation technologies.
So maybe there is a competition on a political level for which energy sources should be supported. Did I understand you right? I mean, is there a competition between the different sources of energy?
I mean, among renewables against conventional, yes, of course. And
right.
We see there's been a lot of pressure in some countries from conventional sources, when PV and not only PV, renewable energies are starting to make a significant contribution to the electricity generation. This is the case in Spain, for instance, where there's a lot of gas production that's been put online in the last years, and this is the kind of technology which is the most flexible, and as renewable energies have priority access, these are the ones which have to be switched off if renewable energy are producing enough to cover the demand. Mm-hmm. So we see a very adverse lobbying against renewables from conventional energy sources at the moment. Yes.
How about Bulgaria? Do you have any impression about Bulgaria?
No.
You don't? Because actually we do have this dispute all the time. And how about nuclear energy versus renewables? You don't?
I don't address this.
Okay. Thank you so much.